What is up, YouTube? We're back with part 2 of Obscure Horror on the 3DS. Up first, we have a fun one. Welcome to Undead Bowling. As hordes of zombies make their way towards you, you must mow them down with your bowling ball. Zombies will be killed if they're hit by your bowling ball, and may take down others on their way down. After rolling the ball, you have one chance to turn the ball left or right to create different paths. If you take down enough zombies in one go, you'll trigger a combo and get different rewards. Undead Bowling is a simple, fun game. You can easily kill 10 to 15 minutes playing it. Pick it up in the eshop for $6.99.
Welcome, Mr. Guest.
The next game on the list is a weird one. The Starship Demise is another 3DS exclusive. Set aboard a spaceship, you awaken in a sleep capsule. You don't know who you are or where you are. To make matters worse, you're also trapped in your sleep pod. Now you are trapped in your space pod, but you are able to explore using a robot by remote control.
You may be suffering from amnesia due to the cold sleep. This is most unfortunate. I am Sam. Think of me as an advanced AI personal.
The Starship Demise is a first-person survival horror puzzler.
Guidelines, Article 13.4.
This game doesn't hold your hand. There are no hints or tutorials. The core gameplay revolves around exploration and experimenting with your environment. The game defies modern conventions and forces players to solve problems on their own. The graphics are great, and the mystery is very engaging. I highly recommend adding this game to your digital collection. You can buy this one for just $7.99. Next up, we're having a look at Ice Station Z. This is an open-world zombie survival game. You can play solo or online with friends. You play as a nameless scavenger, stranded on a massive Arctic island. To survive, you must search for food, weapons, fuel, and other essential survival tools. You must also fight zombies that wander the island. When you start a new game, you'll have no weapons, and the zombies can actually be quite a problem, as you can't defend yourself, and they are extremely fast. And zombies aren't the only thing you have to worry about. You also have to worry about food, warmth, fuel. You even have to make sure that your character sleeps consistently. Now, this game is nothing special, but I did find exploring the huge Arctic island weirdly relaxing. I had a fun time playing this one. For $4.99, it definitely feels like I got my money's worth. Next up, we have a Super NES classic. Demon's Crest is a side-scrolling platformer. You play as Firebrand, aka the Red Demon. Firebrand has been betrayed by another demon named Phalanx. Now, as Firebrand, you must search the demon realm and find the 6 elemental stones that Phalanx has stolen from you, as he has used them to take over the demon world. Once you have collected all the magical stones, Firebrand can finally have his revenge and defeat Phalanx. Demon Crest is the 3rd game starring Firebrand the Demon. He is the main enemy character and final boss in Ghosts and Goblins, and is also in Gargoyle's Quest 1 and 2. Now, I had a fun time playing Demon Crest. It's a Super NES classic. If you want a cartridge to play on your Super NES, you'll be paying upwards of $150 for a loose copy. Or you can buy it on the eshop for $11.29. Okay, next up we have Dementium Remastered. Dementium Remastered is a first-person shooter survival horror game. It was actually originally made as a proof-of-concept pitch to Konami for a Silent Hill game on the DS. But Konami turned it down, and thus Dementium was born. You play as William Redmore. Waking up, you find yourself trapped in an abandoned mental asylum. You don't know how you got there or why you're there. One of the first things you'll find is a flashlight, which is integral for exploration of the asylum, as some of the hallways and rooms are extremely dark. As you explore the asylum, you'll have to fight various monsters, including zombies, giant worms, and floating decapitated heads that scream at you. Throughout the game, Redmore also discovers different notes and newspaper clippings about a man who allegedly killed his wife. The police think the killer is you. Redmore also sees visions of his daughter roaming the hallways of the asylum. Dementium Remastered is a great addition to your digital horror collection. The original is still available for a fair price physically, but the remastered version is only available on the 3DS eShop. It goes for $14.99. From the same team that brought us Undead Bowling, welcome to Undead Storm Nightmare, where you'll face hordes of bloodthirsty zombies. Nightmare is the 2nd game in the Undead Storm series. With a top-down point of view, it is essentially a twin-stick shooter. Each level has 3 to 4 missions, with a final boss at the end. As you battle hordes of zombies, you'll have plenty of weapons at your disposal, including rocket launchers, assault rifles, even chainsaws and katanas. As you play, you'll collect survival coins. These can be used to buy and upgrade your weapons in the shop. The survival coins can also be used to unlock new levels and missions. Now, there isn't much of a story an Undead Storm Nightmare, but there is plenty of violent fun to be had. Pick it up in the eshop for just $5.40. Okay guys, that is the end of part 2 of Obscure Horror on the 3DS. I'll have part 3 out soon to finish up the list. See you then.